Today, family, we're gonna combine my money plays with the GSW Motion Offense I showed you yesterday. That's right, a personal session with Sam Fam to you today. I'll be showing you how to call a full game online. As you can see there, that's the setup. I will leave that at the end of the video so you can watch it in real speed. But yes, we will be combining the GSW triangle and a couple of the favorite money plays of mine, and I will show you how I dominate online with these offenses. Alright, so for today's money plays, we will be using the fist side 4 CNR, what I call the high flush. We will also be using the GSW triangle plays and also fist 91 side, which is double dragon. And we're going to combine all of that with the Warriors Motion Cuts Freelance. So yes, I will be showing you throughout the video on how I specifically call all of these in the game in sequence and how I use them to dominate and my thought process. So at the beginning of the game, you can see first possession here, I love calling plays. Here I'm calling the fist 4 side CNR, my high flush. It's good to start off with plays because they're the easy baskets and you want to get easy looks at the beginning of the game. Now this worked really well, especially the fist side 4 CNR, because he's actually trying to pressure me full court here. You'll see this a lot online. And man, let me tell you, this play blows people out online. Because when I hold triangle here for that high flush after the pass into the high postman, nasty. You can see it here again versus the Cavs in another online game, fist side 4 CNR. I'm not even running the play. I'm just going to enter the ball to the big there and hold triangle and flush my ball handler in. It is really good against pressure defense. Here his jumper does great, so I call the fist side 4 CNR. Whenever I see pressure, I call this. And I'm just going to use the spacing of the play. Bogut can't shoot free, but it's a very nice high forward spacing here. We make a defense scramble, we work the ball around, fist side 4 CNR. Nasty online, family, the high flush. Make sure you get that play down. It's already in the GSW playbook, so you can use it whenever. So here we're back to Houston, and like I said, beginning of the game, I'm also calling double dragon. So back-to-back money plays at the beginning of the game is just my style. We're also in Warriors motion here. We get the corner free from play. Bang, 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 bang. Now that I've called enough plays in this game, I'm starting to go into using the freelance. So I'm using that middle pick and roll out of Warriors motion like I showed you yesterday. And Draymond Green is a playmaker, family. You can see him running the pick and roll there. And also when I run this middle pick and roll, I like to hold L2 just to protect the ball. Online, people love to reach, so if you hold L2 to protect the ball, reach in fouls, family. And a lot of you ask me about online inbound plays or offline. This is all I do. I don't call inbound plays. I just bring the power forward up and I catch the ball. I hold triangle to flush the center. The inbounder is the most dangerous player on every inbound possession. People don't understand that. People pay for it with my inbound flush. Now we're ending the quarter here, so Iggy is the power forward now. My bench is on. He has seen the double dragon one, the fist 91 side, so I'm calling it again. So he knows I'm wasting clock to close the quarter out. But he thinks I'm going to the double screen side, which is what's gonna happen. But nope, psych! When you're playing against humans, family, you gotta have some gamesmanship. And with the double dragon, you can go away from the picks, take the angle I took there. That's gamesmanship, family. And by this point, the plays are doing really great, so I also like to go in 2D Warriors motions, use the freelance branches here. I'm using the transition branch like I showed you before yesterday. And yep, easy money. So check out the video if you haven't seen that one on how to run these automatic branches. So we're up 19-11. Draymond has been doing great in this game as the middle pick and roll playmaker, so I'm going to go to him again. The spacing and the court is nice. The flush didn't work there, but Draymond is usually up here, so we can run that middle pace pick and roll, and this is destroying him. He couldn't adjust to this, so Draymond is doing great. Always make sure you use your playmaking 4. And here, that's a great closeout defense in the paint, manual contest, manual challenge. We're able to bring the ball up. I decided to call a quick ISO here because he was trying to do a charge, so I just backed up, calmed down, ran a pick and roll with Draymond, used the spacing. Draymond is a playmaker. Go to Bogut, drive it in, kick it out. That's real basketball. Swish bomb, family. 29-21. Slowly pulling away. And to close the quarter, I like to call money plays. It's just safer that way. So I see pressure. You see pressure. Fist side 4 CNR. High flush. Destroy that pressure. Pay for it, man. Don't pressure. Fist side 4 CNR. Remember this play, family. And here we're also running one of the GSW triangle plays. Quick 4-2 quick. I'm waiting for play to cut through. Go for the reverse pin down. But this is a real game, so I'm not just going to sit there and watch the branches go. If I see something else, I'm going to run. I was trying to entry the ball to clear there. It didn't work, so I just go back to that middle ISO pick and roll. High layups. Let's go, Steph Curry. So remember, family, you don't always have to follow the plays. You don't have to follow through. If you see something else, go for it. Read and react. Play basketball. Here we force a miss, so I'm just waiting for this transition branch to come up from the Warriors Motion Offense. Turn the corner. I love that transition branch. Make sure you use this Freelance Family Warriors Motion Cuts. Those transition branches following every defensive stop is so rewarding, and they work great all the freaking time, dude. So here is just a high flush. He's so used to me running pick and rolls with Draymond. So if you do that, sneak in a flush with the Roman, easy money. We're still keeping it at 9. His offense was pretty good, but we made a lot of tough shots, but that's okay. Eventually we got him, another transition branch. Iggy should have shot it, but I rotated the clay. But hey, he took the wrong way. I took one step. Yep, that's all I need. You take one step the wrong way, I'm going to drive it to the hole. At this point, our defense is on lockup. You see, he hasn't scored for a while. So I ran too hard on this, couldn't use the transition branch, but we don't panic. We work the ball back around. I see Draymond. I'm going to run that high pick and fade, which is also good, very good for the Warriors Motion Cuts. He tried to double. Draymond up top. That's his favorite spot. That's beautiful basketball. Now we're blowing him out. About damn time. So we go back to the transition branch following a stop, and I just pull off the nastiest double cross here. Ooh, into the pick, go to the baseline, and one. That's right, family. This is how I like to call my online games. Mixing up money plays, mixing up those Warriors Motion Offense, and that's a rage quit. So here I'm just going to show you the setup. So make sure you do these. I do it pretty fast because obviously this is my offense, so I got used to it. So take a look at the video. See how I set it up. All of these settings will go well with those money plays. Once again, the money plays are from the GSW playbook, except for Fist 91 side. That one I added in myself manually. You can see in the end of the video how I do that. So if you just stay tuned, you will see how I can add in a couple of plays. Any play I want into the Warriors playbook as I see fit. You only have about 2 minutes to do this, so I can usually pull it off. So this takes practice. I suggest do the defensive settings for the starters, but not the bench players to save time. You can always just call a timeout in-game to do the defensive settings for the bench players. So that will save you like 25 seconds. And with the extra 25 seconds, you can, pick a couple of plays in the playbook that you want to add to the playbook you choose to use. So I think in this game, I added Fist 91 side and also low post forward dive into the Warriors playbook for the game. So that's how you do it, family. This is how I call games. If you got any questions, leave it in the comment section. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. As far as Warriors are concerned, I am pretty much done with them. A lot of people asked me to do Warriors tutorials, and I did. And because the 2K game developers, Nassar, he updated the Warriors offense. That's why I made these tutorials lately, mostly focused on the Warriors. It's pretty much all done. I've done all I can with the Warriors. So I will be moving on to most likely either the Celtics or the Milwaukee Bucks for my next offensive series. Play now online, Hall of Fame sim offline, building an offense for the Celtics and the Bucks. I do really love those teams. They're not that great, but they're very, very cool to use. If that makes any sense. So, as always, family, thanks for coming. Sorry, burp there. Thanks for coming by. Have a good weekend, and I will see all of you next time.